Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at BitTorrent. I do want to say I'm not a financial advisor. I will never give financial advice, so always do your own research on each and every coin before making any purchases. I want to say also today at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be doing my second ever live stream. The first one was very successful, so let's see if you guys can really support me on the second one and see if you can get that $50 Ethereum giveaway. There's going to be 3 winners at 2 p. I think it's about 2:52 p.m. Eastern Time is when the giveaway ends. So make sure to hop on in, and I will tell you guys how to enter. So let's take a look at what BitTorrent has to offer as well as the numbers behind the coin. So the market cap is at 3.2 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours at 2.4 billion. And then we have the circulating supply at that 990 billion BTT. Very, very good numbers. If we take a look at the 24-hour mark, we're seeing about a negative 4% decrease in the last 24 hours. We see a 90% increase in the last week. In the last month, we see 111.66% increase. Last year, we see that large 1,332% increase. If we go back to the 24 hours, we can see a lot of information here. We see a lot of dips, a lot of gains, and it's very quick. It all acts very quick on BTT. If you see it went from 0.0027 all the way up to 0.0034 in a matter of, how many hours was that? 2 hours. So a lot can happen very quickly with this coin. So we're going to go over our price predictions for BitTorrent. But before we do so, we're going to take a look at the actual website itself and see what BitTorrent is all about. So BitTorrent token, tokenizing the world's largest decentralized file sharing protocol with BTT. BTT is a TRC10 utility token based on the blockchain that powers features of the most popular decentralized protocols and applications in the world. DApps powered by BTT include BitTorrent Speed, BitTorrent File System, DLive, and others in the pipeline. So you can learn a lot more about it on the website. Obviously, I really do suggest checking out any website before making a purchase like this. BitTorrent is one of those that, after I took a look at it, did some research, I do believe it does have a very big future. I think there's a lot to it, and obviously any utility token that really does make a difference has a future in the cryptoverse. So the BitTorrent Speed, get faster downloads speeds and BTT token rewards, and then you can see how it works. So you enable your wallet, enjoy faster download speeds, and then earn that BTT. And then you can get started with BitTorrent Web, BitTorrent Classic, and uTorrent Classic and uTorrent Web. And then you can go down here and see that BitTorrent file system. BTFS is both a protocol network implementation that provides P2P mechanism for storing and sharing digital content in a decentralized filing system. And then you can see that DLive is a live streaming community built on blockchain that empowers content creators and viewers. So what you can do is you go to DLive and see what this is all about. Obviously, there's a lot of streamers going on right now. It's not the biggest. It's definitely not like Twitch. However, it does have quite a bit of viewers. If you actually go around and look at DLive, there's a lot of streamers here. There's some good viewers on some of these streams. And I think that this could be huge. A cryptocurrency jumping into a live stream platform like this could definitely be very big. Then you can check the exchanges that it's available on. Obviously, KuCoin, you can jump in my description. You can click the referral link if you want to buy some of this and use my referral code. If you continue down, though, it's in quite a bit of the beginning, let's say, places to buy. A lot of these you don't really use much. I know some of these are a little bit more trusted than others. However, do your own research before buying it. Obviously, like always, I tell you, I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure you do your own research. But that is going to be the quick overview of what BitTorrent token does and some of the utility it shares with us. So let's take a look at the actual price and see if we can get a price prediction for the end of March, April in 2021. I do want to say also, I always do these videos unedited. They're as transparent as possible with having the most and updated and recent prices. So that is why we do unedited. And then I also want to say we use this Coinbase price graph because it is the most beginner friendly, and we want to keep it beginner friendly for those new people jumping into the cryptoverse. Obviously, keeping it beginner friendly and letting them learn with us is definitely going to be a way to ensure that our money continues to rise as their money continues to rise, as everybody's learning together and there's more people jumping in. So let's take a look at the price prediction. Right now, we're at that 0.0032, And we see it's at a pretty much all-time high area. We see that it went all the way up to that 0.004 March 19th, and it's definitely going to be dipping after a huge jump like that and a stabilization. So BitTorrent is still in a good spot. I think that we would like to see it stabilize for a few more days before buying. However, if you buy at this dip, you could be making a smart choice. Make sure you do your research on that. You could be getting in at cheap price just before another jump. Another jump could be coming. I think BitTorrent has a lot of projects they are working on. I think there's a reason they have been jumping like this. I think people see the potential behind the coin itself. So if we look at the last year alone, there was pretty much no activity before that February 4th mark, February 5th mark. So we can see that there's been a lot of activity just recently. That means there could be a lot more activity to come very recently as well. I think when it starts, it usually starts for the good. Like I think it usually continues. If you check previous coins we've been looking at, as soon as the beginning begins, it really starts taking off for the good for the next couple months or weeks. Now let's take a look at the last week alone, though. We do see it stabilizing, like I said, and then a decrease. I think that we see by the end of March, we see BitTorrent hitting that 0.004 again, and then I think we can stabilize at that 0.0038 mark because we won't be at an all-time high. It won't be such a big jump, and it won't need such a correction on the way down. And then by the end of April, I think this is when obviously most of the cryptocurrencies will continue to rise at very big rates. I think BitTorrent is not going to be an exception. I think it reaches at about 0.006 range, and it could stabilize back down to that 0.005 range at the end of April. And then 2021, I think obviously it's going to be a big year for most cryptocurrencies. I don't think BitTorrent is an exception. I think it's going to reach that 0.008 mark at the very least as an all-time high. And then I see it kind of coming back down to that 0.0075 range and stabilizing there for the end of the year. That would give us over a double, two-time potential here. And I think it has potential for much more. If you haven't watched my videos before, I like to keep them reasonable, realistic, and conservative on the conservative side for sure, because you got to be a little bit more not wrapped up in the hype and more around what the actual utility token does. And then also, I think it has potential for much more. That's just where my price prediction lies at this moment. Obviously, if they have a big news or announcement or project, I will do another update video on this, and then I will also adjust my price prediction according to that. And that's how obviously these daily price prediction videos work. They all change daily. Just usually not by too much unless something big happens or a huge price drop or a huge price increase. Obviously, that could always, adjust my price prediction as well. But thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. Remember, I do have that live stream at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and there is 3 winners, $50 ETH. So I am trying to give back to the community that you guys have given me. The support you guys have given me is unbelievable. So I definitely want to give back a little bit, as much as I can at the moment. But like I said, thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Hit the like button. Definitely tell me in the comments if you agree or disagree with my price prediction. Is it high? Is it low? Let me know in the comments. And then also hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I either go live or I have a new upload so that you guys can get that information before anybody else does. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.